guys, welcome back to the channel. Yes, another lightsaber review, but today is something a little bit different. Whilst I have been going over lightsabers from all across Star Wars, today I'm actually going to be going over the Darksaber, which is a lightsaber, but it is completely different to anything I've ever seen and I've ever reviewed. So this saber I've actually received from CX Sabers, and even, yeah, looking at this box, very, very nice and visually appealing already, so off to a good start. So without further ado, let's get into this video. I'll see you guys there. This is CX Saber's 1:1 scale replica Darksaber we see in the Clone Wars, Rebels and new Mandalorian TV show. Of course, it has that iconic hilt design that you see across both the animated and live action shows, and this blade as well is a 92cm polycarbonate blade. Within the box, they provide you with a product manual and a number of accessories including a charging lead and the Allen key and screws. Now, a really nice touch that CX Sabers provide is a hilt stand, so you can display this lightsaber when you are done dueling, and I've actually put this up in my room just because it looks so nice, so clean, and this hilt feels very sturdy, very nice to hold. Wow! Did you hear that? It actually sounded like it was cutting through something. So I'm going to be going through some of the different characters and their different colors and sound fonts, just so you guys can see a bit more of this in the dark. Let's get into it. Whoa. Listen to this, guys. Wow. Red looks so good on this Darksaber. I know it's supposed to be white, of course, but it just looks great because this whole dark vibe going on and having that red blade with it looks like, you know, magma lava sort of thing. It looks so cool, guys. Whoa, check out green. So obviously that was Yoda, and green looks like, wow. I think if you've got a really good blue, green and red on any lightsaber, then it's awesome. Like, you can't go wrong. Whoa. Oh, Darksaber. Oh, you can hear that. So obviously that is the Darksaber one. So that smooth fling gesture control is on point. It really feels when you move your hands, it's guiding with the motion. And that sound, of course, is so iconic of the Darksaber. That white is bright. It is actually lighting up my whole room, and it just looks so clean. So here we have Master Mundi, that iconic blue. And wow, it actually looks really good. I rate this one. Temple Guard. So here we have the Temple Guard. You know what? It's alright. I don't mind this one too. Wow. Okay. I haven't changed any of these colors, but that is Princess Leia. I'm not sure why it's red and blue, but you know what? I don't mind that. Wow, now that is cool. So that's Ahsoka. I think you can change this to be back to the normal white we're used to seeing, but it looks like a fire blade, and this ignition style is going through all of the different colors at once. This blade is a Neopixel blade, so of course you're expecting high quality, and that is what you get. Really bright, and you can see it's lighting up my whole room. So cool. Anakin? So of course that's the iconic sound. Awesome job. Wow. So that's like your typical lightsaber ignition sound, but you cannot go wrong with it. Of course, this Darksaber is a lightsaber in terms, but it is the only unique of its kind. And that's what's cool about having all these options is you have such a unique lightsaber with such unique sound fonts. So you can actually take this whole thing and it becomes a whole different experience when you apply all these different effects. So, and if you want to get a lightsaber, consider getting a Darksaber, because not many people have these and they're still relatively new on the market. So having one of these and owning one is definitely something cool. Ooh. You can hear that ignition sound. Fire, because of Kylo Ren. So I reckon this is probably my second favorite. Darksaber, of course, has to be the top of the charts. I really rate this one. Iconic red. Looks really good on this Darksaber. And the fire sound effect. It just matches the whole vibe. So So this is really nice.
I am the Inquisitor.
Wow. Whoa, that is sick. So that's the Inquisitor. Whoa. I kind of lost for words just because I wasn't expecting that one on here. But yeah, I rate that one too. Oh, Master Windu obviously has one of the coolest lightsabers just because of his color. I really like the purple, it's so unique. And yeah, it even looks good on this, so definitely happy that they've included Master Windu on this Darksaber. It looks awesome. So I'm actually on Endor right now. Bad joke, but it looks like it, hey. There is a creek next to me, so it's gonna be... And birds, so it's a little noisy. They're everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna be going through some of the coolest things that I like about this lightsaber, and I think you guys will too. Just to give you the rundown though, there are around 12 colors. You've got, I think, nearly 20 sound fonts and 11 ignition styles. So quite a lot to choose from, and I'm gonna be showing you guys a couple of my favorites. So without further ado, let's get into this.
Fire.
So this is the sort of fire I was talking about, and at night time this looks so good. So it's sort of a pulsating effect, and as you can see with this Darksaber, it has a bit of a fire in red that comes out of it as well. A little bit of red is quite nice. I like that one too. So I actually went through a similar one on another lightsaber, and I've never seen this before, but basically what it is, you've got different bits of white coming through the blade, so it looks like there's something in the blade. This looks really realistic, which is really quite a nice touch to the lightsaber. This and fire, I'd have to say, is probably some of my favorite blade styles. Like, I really like this. Just look how cool that looks. This is blade 1. It's a little bit of a different color. I think it's a bit fire-like, and it's going through all of them at once. Not too bad. Just a static of different colors. A little more flickery and fire-like, very realistic. What do you guys think? Another pulsating effect, which is quite nice. Some different colors this time. Not bad, I like that too. So that's a bit more fire-like with all those like orange, yellow, red. I rate this one as well. Sorry, a car just drove past. They're probably thinking, what is some guy doing in the middle of... Yeah, they probably wouldn't know. That's fine. It's all part of the job. Of course, the lightsaber has smooth swing as well. You guys can probably hear that. Yeah, it sounds good. I actually just moved here, and there's a couple people just looking at their windows going like, what is this guy doing? Yeah. So let's go through some of the ignition styles now.
Standard ignition.
So yeah, just go straight up the blade. I don't mind that. Classic, you cannot go wrong with the classics, guys.
Counter ignition.
Whoa! I don't know if you guys could hear that, but listen to this. That is pretty cool. I rate this one, 100%. Ghost ignition, hear that? Oh, some of these sound so cool. I've never heard some of these before as well. Oh, I've seen that on a couple lightsabers. It's like called Oh My G. I like it. It's kind of weird, kind of cool. I can imagine it will look really cool in an edit or something like at nighttime when you go shh and it goes like shh. You know what I mean? That sort of thing. Oh yes. If you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, please hit that sub button. Just stay tuned, and the support means a lot. So if you want to pick up one of these, highly recommend CX Sabers. Quality, amazing, blade, awesome, sound effects, top notch. Check them out below. If you want to check out my lightsabers, I have a playlist full of reviews and unboxings. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.